guys, it is Taco G here again, once again, with another Javascript tutorial. And I kind of left off last time on a thing, and today, I kind of set this thing up. It's pretty simple. If you already know what it does, that's great. That means you know stuff. So this is part 2. Today we're going to be talking more about preset methods or functions in JavaScript. Like right here I have dot to lowercase, and as you see I put these parentheses. And dot to lowercase, I did not make that. It's not anywhere in this, but it still works. So as you can see, basically what this does, it saves a variable as a prompt. And what the prompt is a second, if I load Google Chrome, reload this, and this is what the prompt is. It gives me this little text box and it prompts me with something. So, and the outcome, whatever I type in here, is going to be saved as that variable. So, it really comes in handy a lot in games like some type of choose your own adventure or something. But the two lowercase, what it does is, let's say, the choices are run and fight. So, if I type in run, or run, or run, or run in all caps, and no matter how it is, lowercase will make this entire thing lowercase. So the result of this are all this. Always. So no matter what I type, as long as it's the same spelling, it's okay. Hit OK, and it says you ran away successfully. That's just because of this little statement I got here. So if you pick run, then it says you ran away, but if you don't, then it says you tried but died. If you don't run, you die. That's basically what it does. Like this. Shoot. Laser pistol. Okay, I don't know what's happening right now. Not run. I think it's because it's still on the same thing. Maybe if I try it again. Not run. Whatever, something wrong with that, but I guess I'll do something else later. Yeah, I forgot. It's setting it to run, not actually seeing if it is run. Not run. There we go. Sorry, my mistake. But, so we're gonna get more like stuff like the lowercase. The uppercase. Basically, it's the same thing as the lowercase, but instead of doing this to everything, it's this. So, into stuff like math, random, say, math.random, math.sale, or seal, math.floor, all that kind of stuff. So I'll just delete all this, all of it. I'm sorry, you didn't have to. But okay, so starting off at math. So let's say you want to make a rock paper scissors game, and it was against a computer. I've done it before. It's actually pretty easy, but at the moment, when I did it, it was kind of hard. I was like, I'm still learning how to do that. In fact, it's a perfect example. So I think we'll actually do that. So starting on our rock paper scissors game, this we're gonna use math.random. By lot, I mean at least like one time. So really, if you learn more stuff, you can put in stuff like math, not math.random again, math.sale or math.floor. If it really comes to that, I don't know what you use it for, but hey, something. So really, what you could do, so you don't get some random number like 0.89765, 53 987 610 4.8 again. What you can do is you can do a math floor or a math sale, and inside of it, what you want to sell. So what floor will do is it'll get, well, yeah, let's start with floor. What floor will do is it'll get whatever's inside of it. So like math.random times e, let's say. So it'll get whatever the outcome of this is. So of course, this is going to be random. What that's going to math.random. Math.random what that'll do is it'll up the number 0.1 nine 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 nine. They'll output a number from there. So that times 18 is random every time. So random number. Actually, it might actually go to 1, but whatever. There's a very low chance it'll ever go to 1 because that's a 1 in a 150th chance. So math.random times 18, whatever that is, it'll floor it. And what flooring is, it's always rounding down. So let's say the outcome of that was 16.99. 99999. But then it's like, well, you said to floor it, so I'm going to make that into 16. He takes the decimal point and just slices it off. Math.sale, what that'll do with this number. What math.sale would do would be like, oh, you got 16.999997 and boost that up to 17. That's what those do. So, I don't know rock paper scissors game. What I want to do is make some space. First, you're going to start off with the variable of player choice. This is what the player will do, or like your friend or something, their choice will be. So, as you know, in a traditional game of rock paper scissors, you have rock, paper, and scissors. So, player choice will equal a prompt, as shown earlier. And you're wondering, I didn't get into functions last time. I don't think I did, but if you're wondering what all these parentheses are for, it's because they are all methods or functions or whatever they are. I'm pretty sure they're methods. Actually, no, some are functions, but stuff like math.random and math.sale are methods. Get into that later. But in a function or a method, you always, to call it, you always have to put these parentheses, or else, as you see right now, it's completely white. And it sees prompt, it thinks of that as, I don't know what the crap that is. If I put these on it, it's like, oh, it must be some type of function, some type of method or something. And it runs it, because that prompt is built into Javascript. So, also, there's things like alert. What alert will do is it will do the same thing as prompt, but it won't have a text box. It will just show some text, and then it'll have a little OK button in the bottom right, and you just click OK and it advances. And then there's also confirm. What it'll do is it'll do the same thing, but it'll say like true or false or something at the bottom. And what that'll do is not true or false. It'll be like yes or no or confirm or something. But what that'll do is it'll like pop up some text. It'll be like, "Are you sure you want to continue with this website or something?" Maybe if your browser or something says, "Oh, I think there's probably some type of virus on this website or something," then it'll pop up a confirm box and be like, "Are you sure you want to proceed?" And then there's a yes button and a no button. If you click yes, it'll you set the variable to true. So if the player choice was a confirm, it wouldn't work because you can only have a true or false instead of rock, paper, or scissors. So that's why we're using prompt. Alert doesn't let you set the value. Confirm sets it to true or false, and prompt sets it to whatever the person puts in. Alert is just if you want to say, if you just want to pop up some text, confirm or false, prompt, put in text. So in the prompt, I put in quotation marks because that's how you start a string. That's in the last video. So in these quotation marks, you want to say rock, paper, or scissors. Yes, I spell right. I'm gonna rock, paper, or scissors. Then right now, it just rock, paper, or scissors. Okay, and my answer. And it does absolutely nothing else. But it does save player choice. Rock, paper, scissors. If I really wanted, probably console.log in here real quick. I could say player choice. It's rock. So it still saved it. Just it hasn't actually no use with anything. It's there, just doesn't do anything yet. And now to make it do something. Excuse me. But before that, save the computer. Excuse me. Coughing fit. So I'm gonna use math.sail. And actually, you don't need it, but I'm gonna use it just for me. So in that, you're gonna put math.random, and then parentheses. Don't forget any parentheses. So math.random doesn't take anything outside of it, though. It's just math.random. Never takes anything. It might one day if I ever figure out what the parentheses are, but I don't think it takes any parameters. So math.sail, math.random. So at this point, it'll only give you the value of 1 because math.random only gives you a value of 0.00001 to 0.99999. It'll always round that up 1. To stop that, something like 3. That's how many choices the computer has. So if you got so math.random gave you something like 0.0017 times 3 will be 0.0051. Yeah. And it'll be like, okay, well, I'm going to math.sail that, and it's going to become something like 0.68 or 50. It'll be like times 3, it's 1.5. And then it'll sail that up. Got something like 0.99 or like 96 times 3 will be somewhere around I knew it, 2.88, and it'll round that up to 3. So there's an equal chance, so there really is an equal chance of you getting 1, 2. That makes it much easier than having to say if computer choice is greater than 0.6766 and no. If less than 0. It's greater than 33, but less than 7. Then blah blah blah. Instead, you can just say if computer choice equals 1, 2, or 3. So now you have the player choice and the computer. So unfortunately, this has gotten pretty long for this episode. Did not expect it to take this long. But in the next episode, we will get into actually, seeing who wins. Probably not that far. We will get more into the rock paper scissors game. So I'll see you guys next time.